Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So where do I even start? Okay, so as you guys seen in the title, or if you guys don't look at the title and you look at the thumbnail, as you seen in the thumbnail, I had to recently cut off a huge chunk of my hair. I thought, why not put my crazy experience into this video and pretty much tell you guys what happened and why I had to cut my hair, because on my live I did tell you guys that I was gonna do a video. That's what we're doing today. But before I get into this entire spill of what happened, make sure that you guys follow me on Instagram at Shawntas on Instagram. Give a follow and just be, meet me over there, because I actually don't have, I've never been a person to promote, like a YouTuber to promote my Instagram much. So I don't have a lot of my YouTube subscribers over there, which you guys are the ones that I actually connect with and have, of course, been with me for many years. So I'm a little bit more connected to you guys. No offense to the people who are on Instagram. But if you are, a ride or die subscriber, then go over to my Instagram and follow me on there as well. Honestly, let's just start from the beginning. So I last straightened my hair in December of 2020. I had to go back to my Instagram to see when, because I completely forgot. I did not update you guys on like the revert process. I don't think I did a video or anything like that. Well, my hair reverted fine. Everything was fine. But what I was trying to avoid was the front of my hair, like literally right here, like underneath my curls, was a huge piece of hair that just was not curling. So this is something that I don't think happened on the last time of me straightening my hair. I think this happened way earlier down the line when I was straightening my hair, and it just got worse with every time I would straighten it. So this was like a piece of hair that was pretty much damaged. I never wanted to actually cut it, so I kept trying to like maneuver it and curl it and things like that. And also, I just hate cutting my hair. You guys know this. If you're new to my channel, then guys, I hate cutting my hair. If you're old to my channel, you already know that I only cut my hair if it's needed. So I went through this whole little thing of, I'm not gonna cut it, I'm just gonna work with it. And I did that for many years. Well, it seemed like over time it was just getting frizzier and frizzier in that one spot. And I know that with natural hair, your hair texture can be different in certain spots. What I mean by that is that you can have more of a different curl pattern in a certain spot of your hair, and then in the front you probably have like looser curls. So it just depends on how your hair is. I think that everyone has that, where they have like different textures throughout their hair. It just depends. But for me, that was just like way left field from the texture, and it was more like frizzy hair. So long story short, guys, I ended up cutting off a huge chunk of my hair. It is very short underneath here, as you guys can see in the clips. And I honestly don't regret it, because when I cut off that piece of that hair, my hair from my looks, and you guys never noticed, no one ever noticed, but for me it feels like my hair is styling a lot better in the front on this side of my hair now that I've cut it off. Of course, I had to deal with a completely short piece of like a patch in my hair that's very short compared to the rest of my hair, and it was a pretty thick piece of patch that I cut off. It was probably like this much hair. So it was a lot of hair in the front, but it was underneath my hair, so pretty much closer to my edges. So it doesn't look crazy or anything. And honestly, I was like upset with myself that I didn't show the piece that I actually cut off. But in the moment when I was cutting my hair, I just was doing it for me, and I wasn't really doing it thinking about a YouTube video until like a week later. I thought, oh my God, I didn't even put this on my YouTube that I had to do this, and this probably would help someone, especially if you are currently have a damaged hair and you're wondering like, God, do I cut my hair or what? I honestly say to work with your hair as much as you can, and then when you finally see that it cannot be saved from straightening your hair, then you do need to cut it. So this is one reason why I always stress that I do not do a lot of heat on my hair, because my hair, even though my hair didn't get damaged in any other spot, thank God, but I just would rather not do a lot of heat. So I'm not against straightening your hair. Of course, you guys have seen me straighten my hair, but to do it constantly, or to do it like back to back, or honestly just to do it without knowing exactly what you're doing as far as putting a heat protectant on or something like that, it can damage your curls. And as you guys see, you guys never knew that my the front of my hair, like underneath my hair, that it was damaged there, because as I always tell you guys, you can hide your damage. Actually, since someone commented this on a video where I said that straightening your hair can damage it, and someone commented and was like, well, this YouTuber straightens her hair all the time and she has beautiful curls and her hair is not damaged. And I never comment back to her, but I was thinking, like, you don't know what people can hide and what pieces they can hide for their hair to look a certain way through a picture or even in a video, even though in the video you can actually tell a lot more, so it's pretty hard to hide in a video. But on Instagram, you cannot look at someone's hair and just say, oh, like they don't have any damaged hair and they straighten their hair all the time. That is not true. You don't know what they're tucking. There is so many ways to hide stuff. When I used to have damaged hair, I would pin down the pieces that were very, 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 very damaged, so that it wouldn't make my hair look as bad as it honestly could have looked. So there's ways to hide things and you know, in your hair, and there's ways to hide things in pictures. So you honestly don't know if a person has like extremely healthy hair or anything like that, unless they are showing you their hair, showing you the pieces, and actually being honest with you. And of course, I'm always honest with you guys. And I honestly, for the front of my hair, I honestly was just didn't really care about it. It wasn't really a huge deal. Honestly, it was not a huge deal at all, and it wasn't damaged to where my whole hair was damaged, or like I had like problems with my hairstyles looking right. It was just a little bit more frizzier than the other spots of my hair. So what I'm currently doing is I'm trying to grow back this little patch in my hair so that it can grow out again. And of course, I've been using my growth oil and the Gaia Dreams nectar on my hair. So more so been using the growth oil on that patch that I cut off, you know, because I want it to actually grow in length. But to actually restore the section, I've been trying out the Gaia Dreams. So honestly, guys, because I don't have damaged hair, I have never tried this on restoring my hair. So of course it restores the scalp, but I want to know if it restores like your hair strands. So I have been putting this on my hair strands, and I'm going to try to be as consistent as I can possibly remember. I'm going to try to be consistent because that's the only way I will be able to give you guys like a really thorough feedback review. And if I see results and I see that it restores my hair, then I'm going to come back on YouTube and show you guys, and I'm going to try to take pictures as well. And of course, I know that my growth oil is going to work. It has grown my hair before, so I'm not really worried about that, but I'll still update you guys on the growth of the little section over here. As you guys see, I just now washed my hair, so you can't, yeah, even if I was to show you guys, you wouldn't be able to see, but I'm gonna try to come closer to the camera so I can give you guys a little view of how the patch looks when I actually have my hair done. It's even hard to find. Okay, so you guys see right here, taking it out right here. This is the patch. It's bigger than that, but as you guys can see, it's really caught up in my hair, so I'm not trying to like mess with my hair like that. But as you guys can see, that was the patch. Really hard to tell. It just looks like my hair is a little bit shorter right there. You guys would just have to look at the photos that I put in here, because those are the best photos that I could get of that spot. I wanted to be honest as well and just tell you guys, like, my hair is not always perfect at all. There's some times where I have to do things to my hair and kind of like start over with certain things as well. Not too often, because I do keep up with the health of my hair a lot. So I do make sure that I stay on top of things. But luckily there's no more damage in my hair, so there's nothing else that I need to cut. And also I always choose health over length. So I'm the type of person that if it's damaged and it needs to be cut off, then I'm definitely gonna cut it off before I walk around with like crazy looking hair or having to do the most when I'm styling my hair, because I'm more of a lazy natural and I like to just have the right products and do my hair. I don't have time to be tucking things. I used to have patience for that, but I no longer have patience for that. Like, it's just like I want to be able to wash my hair and go. So it's better to like have healthier growing hair that is long and flourishing rather than have long hair that is damaged. So yeah guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video and my little like hair tea time story, I guess it was. And don't forget to comment down below and like this video, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this content, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.